One, two, one, two, three. I can't believe I'm saying this, but somehow I just crossed the 6-year mark of Rainbow Plant Life being my full-time job. Honestly, these last 6 years have been the most rewarding and fulfilling years of my life. When I started making YouTube videos, it was just meant to be this fun, creative hobby where I could share everything I was learning about plant-based cooking while also being my weird goofball self on camera. I never thought I'd reach 1,000 subscribers, let alone 1 million. I never thought that y'all would help me write my dream cookbook and that it would become a bestseller. And I certainly did not think that the New York freaking Times cooking section would knock on my door and ask me to be a contributor. All of those things are amazing, but they've never been the motivation for what I do or why I make videos. The reason I get up in the morning, my why, is because I want to help all of you home cooks become more confident in the kitchen, level up your skills, and eat more plants in the process. The most gratifying part of my job, the thing I love the most, is getting your DMs, comments, emails, and messages about how my recipes and videos have changed your eating habits or changed your family's eating habits or just inspired you to get more creative in the kitchen. And all of that has lit this burning desire inside of me to keep going, to keep serving you better, and to figure out how I can help you become the home cook you've always dreamed of becoming. I've surveyed all of you quite a few times, and what I've learned from you is that your biggest challenge when it comes to cooking is not about following a recipe. It's literally everything else that goes into the process. It's figuring out week after week what exactly you're gonna cook after you go through countless cookbooks and Pinterest boards and social media feeds, and then picking things that are actually nutritious but still tasty. It's making a big, cohesive, organized grocery list based on what you do decide to make, and then it's sticking to that cooking plan without falling off or defaulting to takeout. And it's also figuring out what can you prep ahead of time on the weekend when you have a little more time so that when it comes time to cook on a Wednesday at 6 p.m., things feel a little less stressful and a little more joyful. So 2 years ago, I made my first attempt at solving this problem. I started a weekly meal plan subscription service called Meal Plans by Rainbow Plant Life. Each week, I'd send subscribers a PDF like this one. I had everything you needed for the week. So your grocery list, your meal prep steps, your recipes, all that stuff. And the recipes were specifically designed to include shared components and overlapping ingredients, so you'd save time in the kitchen and money on your groceries without sacrificing flavor and variety. Honestly, it was a huge success. Thousands of you signed up for it, but in my heart of hearts, I knew that it didn't fully solve the problem I wanted to fix. For instance, you couldn't customize your meal plan at all. So if you wanted to scale down the serving size, you couldn't do that. You couldn't swap out a recipe you didn't want to make. For instance, if you didn't like mushrooms, and you couldn't add a breakfast or snack recipe to your plan to build out your week. And if I'm being honest, using a PDF on your phone can be kind of annoying. So for the last year, my team and I have been working on a new project, the ultimate meal planning website. I call it Meal Plans 2.0, like a better version of the original, but you can think of it as your one-stop portal for meal planning, grocery list making, and cooking. Not only can you find all of our meal plans on one beautiful, shiny new website, you can also customize each meal plan to your heart's content. So for each weekly meal plan, you can scale the serving sizes up or down depending on your household's needs. You can swap out recipes you don't want to make, and you can choose from hundreds and hundreds of other recipes to build out your week, including RPL favorite recipes like tofu scramble or lentil bolognese, as well as recipes that are exclusive to our meal plans website. Whatever changes you make to your weekly plan, your grocery list, and your meal prep steps will automatically update for you so you don't have to do any of the hard work. And if you don't like the meal plan that's featured that week, no worries, you can pick from so many other options, including our brand new easy weeknight plans that have dinners that take 30 minutes or less and there's no meal prep required. Or our high protein plans, which have dinners that have 30 grams of protein or more per serving. Or you can just create and customize your own meal plan. And because you guys are such an international community, you're cooking from different corners of the world, you can now filter by season. This is the meal plan service I wish I had in my own life to make my life easier and tastier. It didn't exist, so we built it from the ground up, and I am so excited for you to try it out. The feedback we've received from our beta testers has been incredible, and we're planning to make this new service available in January to a limited number of people, at least initially. So if you want to stay up to date, get notified when we go live, and get access to early discounts, be sure to check out the link in the description box below. You can get all the information there, or you can scan this QR code. Oh, and by the way, just in case you're worried, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be here making YouTube videos. I'll still be sharing recipes on my website. But if you are ready to make 2026 the year that you put cooking on easy mode without sacrificing flavor, be sure to check out the link in the description box below so you can stay up to date. I also just want to say thank you. Thank you for your support over the last 6 years. You have given me my dream job, and it means so much to me when you watch my videos, make my recipes for your families. I'm just so grateful. So thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.